and blessings, y'all. In this corner box of 24. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How's everyone doing this afternoon? Hope everybody's doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great, God is good, and I definitely can't complain. So it's a Devin Haney week. Big weekend coming up for Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko. They both had their grand arrivals yesterday at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. And we're looking forward to this blockbuster fight on Saturday, May 20th. So, Lomachenko is kind of like that, how can I say? He's that passive aggressive guy. He likes to take little shots. He likes to say stuff and, on the side and the background. And then when you confront him, it's, you act like you don't know what you're talking about and all of that. Devin Haney, man, he's a young, man, but he's very mature for his age, very respectful, but he's not going to allow you to just say whatever you want to say to him. So, they had a little back and forth, and Devin Haney was telling him how he knows what kind of fighter he is. He's like a dirty fighter, hitting off the break and stuff like that. They say break, and then he throw a punch and just doing a little sneaky, dirty stuff. And Devin Haney was joking about it as they talked about it, but he was serious as well. And, of course, he caught him off guard and, he tried to defend, but you can't defend that, man, because we know your history, man. We see what you do in the ring with fighters. Vasily Lomachenko, his last fight with Jermaine Ortiz was a, close fight. But Jermaine Ortiz was inexperienced on that level. And, he couldn't rise to the occasion. And definitely Vasily Lomachenko, he got the experience. So he was able to win that fight, but he was tested a little bit in that fight by an experienced fighter, a younger fighter, a strong fighter, but his experience overcame. Now, if you think that that's going to work for him with Devin Haney, that's a little bit different because Devin Haney has experience as well. I keep hearing people say this is a young, strong fighter against an older, experienced fighter. And when I hear that, I'm like, what are we talking about here? Devin Haney has 29 fights under his belt, 15 knockouts, which is really a good record, okay? Because that's half of his fights is a knockout. But the key is he got 29 fights. Vasily Lomachenko has 19 fights, so Devin Haney has 10 more fights under his belt. Now, if you want to talk about the fact that he had fights in Mexico, listen, it's still experience. It's still experience. And it is what it is. He got 10 more fights on his belt. Because that means what? If he fought in Mexico, if he fought in Africa, wherever he fought a different style of fighter. He fought, so he's used to different things. Plus, he was young when he started out, and he's going on 25 now, I believe. So he got a lot of experience, man, for his age under his belt with 29 fights. Let's think about it. Shakur Stevenson, they're like a year apart, and he has 20 fights. Devin Haney is younger than Tank, but they got the same amount of fights under the belt. So he got a lot of experience. So when I hear people say Vasily Lomachenko's age, his experience, or his skill level and his experience versus youth and strength, no. Devin Haney has youth, he has strength, he has speed, he has boxing IQ, he has a great jab, he has good footwork, and he can defend. Lomachenko, he's fast, he has decent power, and he has great boxing skills. But Devin Haney, to me, should be victorious. And the reason I'm saying that is because I watched Lomachenko, I watched his fights, and I've been rewatching his fights this week, of course. That's what I do before fights come on. I watched his fight with Lopez again. I watched his fight with, I think, Richard Kami. I watched a couple of the fights. One of the things that Devin Haney is going to do or should do and I hope they're going to do, yeah, the jab is definitely going to be a neutralizer. It's going to really keep him at bay. He's a slow starter. So start fast, pop in the jab. But I would go to his body, man. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney going to be throwing that left jab, go under with that right to the body, come around to the body, from both sides. But I would be popping that jab. And every time he think, then, when he thinks you're going to just pop a jab, bat, go to that right, go into that body, go into that stomach area, right? I would fake that jab, go to the body, throw the jab, bat, go to the body again. I would stay on that body. Then when he think I'm going to the middle, I'll come around to the right. Then when he think I'm coming around to the right, I'm coming around to the left. When he think I'm going to throw the jab, I'm going to the body. I would really focus on the body a lot with Loma because nobody really does that. Okay, I would bully him. I would push him. I wouldn't be dirty, but I would bully him, push him, make him know he's in a fight. But the body, I would go from side to side. Side to side. Uppercuts, he's going to be open for that. Push him off, body, push him off, uppercut, push him off, hooks. I would throw a little bit of everything. But that jab, I would bat, boom, bat, boom, bat. You know what I mean? I would mix it up. I would mix him up. But I would definitely rough him up. Now, I push him off anytime I can. Push him off, elbow him. Do your thing, man. You know what I mean? Let him know he's in a fight. Push him into the ropes. Bang him out. Boom, 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 boom. Bang him out crazy. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's what they're going to do, man. Because he's definitely coming to fight. This is his last stand. Undisputed. Man, listen. The man, like I said, he got 19 fights on his belt. 17 wins, 2 losses, 11 KOs. They were calling him the greatest fighter pound for pound. They were calling him, they were saying he was better than Floyd Mayweather. He was on a Floyd Mayweather level. And they're still saying that about him. It's just crazy, just repeating stuff over and over just to say it. He's not the greatest fighter. He wasn't pound for pound the best. He is no comparison to Floyd Mayweather. He not have beat Floyd Mayweather. He would not have beat Floyd Mayweather. And Devin Haney is going to show that on Saturday, May 20th, that he's on another level. Lomachenko's on a level, but he's not on that level. I don't know why they were keeping Tank away from him. I really don't know why. I feel like Tank could have beat him when they were keeping him away from him. I don't know what was going on. Devin Haney wanted to fight him. Shakur been wanting to fight him. He's a good fighter, but he's not the best fighter in the lightweight division, and he's not the fighter that you run away from. He's the fighter. Lopez showed you that. Lopez showed you that. Jermaine Ortiz showed a little bit. Again, inexperienced, but Lopez showed you. Keep a jab on him. Keep them body shots on him. And if he would have done a little bit more, he could have probably stopped Lomachenko. He beat him. He could have beat him even more if he wouldn't have let off the gas. And he would have been more defensive. And he would have been blocking and slipping and moving. You know what I mean? He could have done a little bit more. But anyway, Devin Haney going to do that on Saturday. Trust and believe that. All right? Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Everybody be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.